choices of Hearkening. Choose to be good, choose to be bad. Choose to be happy, choose to be sad. Choose to be someone, choose to be no one. Choose to have a lot, choose to have none. Choose to be, choose to serve, choose the key, choose to have nerve. I once knew a man who was mostly good, but also bad. One day he was enjoying watching a show on the television. He had had a long day at work or school and was very tired. He was unwilling to get up from the couch. He wouldn't even get up to quench his extreme thirst. Sit up, get up, drink, and then be on your way to the store to buy some food. A good voice that came into him said. The man was taken back for a moment. He thought for a short time and then said within himself, "This would be a good thing, and I know that in fact, but I am tired and I can easily do that tomorrow early on in the day." So the man stayed on his comfy couch and watched his show. Soon the man's energy increased, and he got up and grabbed a snack to eat while he watched his show. Forsake the food, add more to your mood, get out and go to the park. As the man heard this, he put it off. Within himself, he said, "Oh my show that I am enjoying is getting good, and I do not want to miss anything. Perhaps after the show is over, I will go and do." Later in the evening, the man's phone dinged with a text. "Hey, we are really sorry to bother you, but could you come over real quick and help us move a piece of furniture?" The man's friend who lived just down the street needed some help at that very moment. The man thought about this for a short time. He then texted, "Hey friend, I'm really sorry, but I'm not sure I can make it to help you tonight. Let me know if you need any help tomorrow or this weekend, and I might be able to help you out." The man enjoyed the rest of his night in his house, sitting with his money, holding in his words, and hardening his heart. He went to bed, and at 1:11 in the morning, he dreamed a dream. He saw a mother with her 3 young kids struggle through the grocery store. At the checkout line, her card declined. He saw an old man sitting alone on a park bench. He was enjoying the beautiful setting sun, but fought the sad, lonely feeling that festered deep in his feeble bones. He saw his friend's spouse, and another woman tackling a bulky piece of furniture. They were not able to hold it at one point, and it dropped on the woman's foot. He felt the pain with her, and, for a moment, he also felt the pains of her heart. She was one who was looking and waiting for a partner, but always drew the short end of the stick. He saw himself. Sparkly, pathetic, sad, weak, peculiar, mean, sweet, ugly, beautiful, selfish, arrogant, naughty, lazy, disgusting, loving, humble, bad, good. Perhaps he saw nearly all of it. The man looked up. The hot sun shone upon his face. He looked around at the new setting. Towering mountains engulfed his vision every which way he looked. He was in a large meadow in a deep, deep valley. The grass was short and damp. "You," he heard the voice say down below him. He looked down but saw no one. You did fell those 3 times." The man crouched down closer to the ground, and he saw it. A worm. The worm spoke again. "If you would have listened to me, things would have been better for others, and it could have been better for you as well." Tears started to trickle down the man's cheeks. "I am sorry. I did not think, and I was wrapped up in myself. Despair I am." The man lamented. "You have damned yourself and have put up stumbling blocks for others. What are you going to do now?" the worm said. The man's crying intensified. "I do not know. I do not think I can come back to anything good now." "Not so, for this is what you shall do if you will. Learn, forgive, get up, wash your face, and immediately go and do. Forever try again. the worm advised. The man's heart nearly hardened, but instead, he let it be softened. The tears continued to run and started to blind him. He closed his eyes tightly for a moment to try and squeeze the remainder out. When he opened, he was sitting at a table in a room lit by candles. It was night, and a glassless window let a cold but pleasant breeze glide in. At the table with him, there was a mother and her 3 children, an old man, the man's friend and his spouse, and that woman. A plate and a cup sat in front of him and the others at the table. All that was on each plate was a piece of a worm, and each cup held a red liquid. Hearken and eat. Hearken and drink, a voice softly echoed throughout the dining room. The man was first to obey. He took the small piece of worm flesh and placed it on his tongue. The others followed. The taste was hard and bitter. Nevertheless, the man chewed and swallowed. When it came down into his belly, it became wonderful honey. He smiled. Next, he took the drink. Gently, he pressed his lips to the cup. In his mouth, it tasted like blood. He shook slightly, but let it flow down his throat in calm gulps. In his belly, the blood was milk. When everyone was finished with the meal, they all wept in pure thanksgiving. The man awoke from his dream at 2:22. His pillow was wet. The choices of hearkening. Choose to be good, choose to be bad. Choose to be happy, choose to be sad. Choose to be someone, choose to be no one. Choose to have a lot, choose to have none. Choose to be, choose to serve. Choose the key, choose to have nerve. Many choices. That is true indeed. Will you obey, and can you read? What voice will you follow? What voice will be your call? Does it lead you to wrongness? Will it have you stand up tall? Make the choice to hearken. The end.